11, just editing the vlog from yesterday so I can upload it. I called my doctor from the office and they took my number and they said that they'll call me back, so we'll see how that goes. I'm so nervous to talk to him. Oh my god. I just hope that once this is done in like a month or something, I'll be okay. I feel like I'm not going to. This has been so stressful. But it's something good. I need this, so I'm okay with it. I just want it to happen sooner. Sorry, I'm shaking. I'll check in with you guys later. Hey guys, so you guys deserve an update on what's going on. So I woke up this morning, called the POTS doctor, and talked to a receptionist who wrote an email to send to the doctor directly, so he knows to call me and tell, like, you know, have a conversation with me. And so I was waiting. I didn't get very much sleep last night. I was waiting for them to call back, and they called back like 45 minutes ago. And when I answered, I thought it was going to be the doctor, and it wasn't. I think it was his nurse. And basically, I was trying to explain the situation, how we want to go through and try to get it authorized again, and like set up for me to be able to do everything on my own at home. And she was like, well, you can't do your own IVs. And I was like, no, I'm aware. We're trying to figure out, you know, so I can get home care, so they can just teach me quickly how to set myself up, and then that's it. Like, I want to just be able to take care of myself and be on top of this. And it's the summer. POTS causes heat intolerance. It's getting hot. I need more than a liter a week. I probably need like 2 liters every 2 to 3 days. It's just like, it just pisses me off so much. And I like was crying. I called my mom. I was crying because this woman was just like saying, oh, well, you can't do this and you can't do that. Oh, and a PICC line is very risky and blah blah blah. I was like, and it just kept saying like, I know, I'm aware, but I've had these conversations with my doctors already, so I just need to talk to him. I need to talk to him directly about it. And she's like, okay, well, I'm going to talk to him and we'll get back to you. And I was like, okay, is he going to call tonight or today, or what's going to happen? She's like, oh, I don't know. We'll talk and we'll figure it out. And I was just kind of like, okay. And she just hung up. But she was saying all this stuff about how I didn't, you know, just that oh my god, she was just like, you know, I'm trying to deal with this process, and it's just like having somebody that's difficult to, like, having somebody who puts their 2 cents in when it's really none of their business, because it's not her business at all. She doesn't have a say in anything, so it's not her business. But it kills me that she would do that. You know, it kills me that somebody would say stuff like that to somebody. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm like not making sense. She's just like, she really upset me, and I was crying. You know, it's just like, it's an uphill battle to deal with all of this stuff, and to get doctors on the same page. And doctors, I think, forget a lot of the time, or most of the time, they forget how much some of us are truly struggling. And I have so many conditions that I can't even treat, really, and I'm doing everything I can, and I don't know, sometimes it's not working, and it's really frustrating, and to hit walls like this, really, it just hurts. So I'm okay. I talked to my mom, I calmed down, and I'm hoping he'll call me like before 5 or whenever. I'm so over dealing with this. I just want to pick in. I'm gonna be, once this settles and I'm able to get all of my infusions set up, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna be so grateful. I'm gonna look back on this and be like, okay, it was worth it. So, aside from the pain that these illnesses, the physical pain that these illnesses cause, there's a certain amount of mental pain with dealing with people who don't understand your situation or give you information or, you know, say certain things just because. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna head to my grandma's in like 4 hours. I'm really tired. I'm going home for the weekend. So I will see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so I got my lab results back from yesterday and I was looking through them and everything looks pretty good. My platelets, which were low 2 weeks ago, did go up. They are in range now. They weren't before. They're still low, normal, but they're in range. So I'm okay with that. Everything else looks pretty okay for the most part. The one thing that's throwing us off is the transferrin saturation, and I'm just very confused because the range is 11 to 50, I believe, and I think it before my iron infusions, I think I was at a 7 or something, and when I checked today, it's 65. So it was low, out of range before my infusions. Now it's high, out of range. Now I think it's actually kind of normal to have this happen after an iron infusion, but I'm still doing a lot of reading on it to try to figure out what to do. Basically, I just have to be careful with the amount of vitamin C I have because it actually could create more of an iron overload than I already have. I believe what this is called is hemochromatosis, which is just a fancy name for iron overload. So I'm still doing research on it. I'm still trying to figure out, I don't know, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with that. And, yes, I'm just reading about that. I was watching some vlogs, so I just wanted to I just wanted to update you guys, so I will see you guys in a bit. This is literally all he does every day of the week that Adrian's older brother, is working, because he's so attached to him. Here, let me get a better shot. Hey, Max. You need a bath, Max. Are you upset? So cute. So yeah, this is all he does, all day, every day. Okay, so I just wanted to update you guys with, the research I've been doing. So basically it says that, hemochromatosis is actually a separate condition. It's not, what I understood at first was that hemochromatosis was the name for having this high saturation percentage, but hemochromatosis is actually a separate condition. And so, with the hematomacrosis, you actually absorb 30% of the iron you ingest from food or drinks. You absorb 30% in your intestines, which is really high because the like normal person should be absorbing 10%. So that's a gigantic difference. It's 3 times, you know. It's a massive, massive difference. So hemochromatosis would be a separate problem. It just seems that I have more of like an iron overload problem, but they're saying, what I've read everywhere is saying that it's really dangerous to be above 50% because the iron is stored in your pancreas, your heart, and your liver, and it could end up actually causing damage, basically, to the organs that it's being stored in. And people who have this high saturation percentage are at a greater risk for death too. So my percentage is, like, it could be a lot worse. I don't really think I'm at risk for any of that, but my numbers are definitely off and it's a little unsettling. So I just wanted to let you guys know and update you guys with what I was learning about, because hopefully while I'm learning something, you guys are too. So what I'm also reading is that it can actually cause abdominal pain and joint pain and stuff of that nature. So theoretically, this could, I mean, I don't know if I'd be symptomatic at the percentage I'm at, but if I am symptomatic from it, that could be why maybe I had an increase in my musculoskeletal pain. I'm sorry, Max is just very interesting today. So yeah. Just gotta keep going. Keep learning. So this is how out of it Max is. Okay. It just melts.
You get.
Hey guys, so it is 7:30 and I have been at my grandma's for about 2 hours. Adrian was so sweet and was only gonna come in and stay for about 20 minutes, and stayed for an hour. And I think it really helped my grandma feel good, you know, to see somebody new. And yeah, I think she enjoyed it. I am in the elevator leaving my grandma's. My sister Allie is coming to get me. Don't really know if there's a plan for tonight, so we might just hang out, but I'm really, really, really tired, so talk to you guys later. So I was with my mom talking for a little while. But it's like, I don't even know what time it is, like 11:30. So they're going to sleep probably soon. My dad has a colonoscopy in the morning, so he just needs to rest and make sure he's hydrated. I went to the bathroom and now I'm in excruciating stomach pain. I'm waiting for the heating pad to heat up. The pain is like, it's in my lower stomach and it's just shooting down my legs. That's the worst part, is when it's lower abdominal, it ends up shooting down my legs. I'm like so uncomfortable showing you guys what it looks like when I'm in a lot of pain, but I'm not gonna really raise awareness of what life looks like behind closed doors in the chronic illness world without showing some uncomfortable stuff, and this is uncomfortable. I don't think I'm gonna hang out with my sister for a while, so I'll see you guys in a bit. I am hunched over a boyfriend pillow, took my sweatshirt off, but pain is under control, so we're good. We are good. So I am finishing up my cow plasma for the night. I've just been like thinking a lot. I told my dad hadn't known about the whole PIC situation, because when I explained it to my mom, she didn't explain it to him, just because I guess my parents have a hard time like really kind of understanding fully what's going on. So I talked to my dad about it tonight. I showed my parents pictures of what it looks like, and I watched a video on YouTube of the insertion, and the thing is, like, what's crazy that people don't realize is that the toll that chronic illness takes physically is so life-altering. Obviously when people are ill, you think of like how they feel physically and that they feel bad physically, but what people don't realize is that a huge part of being chronically ill is like the anxiety and like nervousness and anger that goes along with being so sick. So yeah, I'm not worried about this PIC insertion. Actually, I want to be able to get it done as soon as possible, but what I'm actually afraid of and what my anxiety is really focusing on is, or what's trying me is, calling this week and making sure that I can get the authorization started for the home fluids and, getting the PIC insertion set up. But like, I know that I'll be able to get in and do that. It's more of getting the authorization in line and then getting the PIC in line. And like, just contacting my doctor is what scares me the most, and what's bothering me is dealing with trying to figure out how to get him to see that I need him to call me back and not his nurse. I need to speak to him directly, because she didn't know what she was talking about with me. She probably didn't even know my case, but she really, like, it hurt me today. And, like, it hurts, I show my family a picture of what the pics look like, and everybody, like, my parents, my sister, and Adrian, it, like, skeeves everybody out, which I understand. Like, it makes sense, I understand. But it's just so, like, horrible how complicated this all becomes. So it's being the problems that really arise with being chronically ill. A lot of them, yes, are physical, but it's like trying to mentally process all of the stuff that's going on around you and going on within your body, and knowing that you don't have control over certain things. And I don't know, I just wanted to let you guys know. I think I mentioned this in yesterday's video, but I really, really, really wanted to mention it again. So I'm gonna go hang out with my sister. It's actually 12:45, so I should be taking my pills. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so it's 2:30 in the morning. I've done some heavy searching for my hard drive. Can't find it. It is most likely at Adrian's, and I have potentially a little bit of a surprise for my blog to increase the quality. So, but I have to find something concerning that too, and I have no idea where it is. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and hope everybody has a great day, and thank you for